Every flop has been documented for the whole world to see. And I think I even fell for the facade that I put out there. How are you supposed to lay down the law all these years later? Good morning, boos. I have just finished my beauty routine for today, but I'm still in my nightgown. In this vlog, I really want to play catch up with you guys. The doorbell just rang. I think my Dossier perfumes just arrived. Stay tuned for later in this video to check out my thrifted items that I recently got. I actually want to show her now because she's just so cute, but I got this Christian Dior hat for $60 and then it was 25% off. So I got her for a very good deal. She's so elegant. I love her. So I'm about to unbox my Dossier perfume for you guys. You guys probably know what Dossier is if you watch other lifestyle influencers, but basically, if you don't know, Dossier is a company that makes dupes, very high quality versions of luxury high-end perfumes for a fraction of the price. So all in all, they're keeping the exact same high quality, but cutting all the expenses and the infamous brand tax. So they also have a risk-free system that allows customers to try these out before committing to them. And if the customer decides to return the scent, there is a 30-day return period in which customers can return any unsealed 50 ml bottle and get a full refund. So I'm gonna unbox the 3 of these and then read these perfumes to you guys. I'm excited to smell these. Okay, so the scents that I picked out are Fruity Brown Sugar, Aquatic Coconut, this is really good for summer, and I also picked out Floral Marshmallow. You guys know I love anything that smells like a pastry, I love anything that smells like a beach coconut, and I love anything that obviously smells like sugar, so yeah. The bottles also look super high-end, like they would look so gorgeous sitting in like a marble bathroom. Oh my gosh, and look, the lids are like magnetic, so nice. So I'm gonna smell Fruity Brown Sugar. This smells nostalgic. This smells like a dupe of like Flower Bomb or something. This is heavenly. And then look, that is so satisfying. Any one of these scents is $39, whereas high-end perfumes are like $50 plus. They can go up to like $200, $300, $400. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but this smells like a dupe of a Viktor and Rolf perfume, and for like a fraction of what that costs. I don't know if that's what it intends to smell like, but that's what it smells like to me. Now it's time to smell Aquatic Coconut. This one smells so fresh. I would even like spray a room with this. This is reminding me of like Bobbi Brown Beach. So earlier I was talking about how there's a 30-day return period, and I forgot to mention that there's free exchanges and returns forever. I want to put these up here. These look really cute right here. And now last but not least, I'm gonna smell Floral Marshmallow. I'm reading the notes and I have a feeling I know what this is gonna smell like. Okay. This was unintentional. I was literally reading on the website Floral Marshmallow. Marshmallow just caught my eye. But this really smells like the OG Ari perfume. I just saw the word marshmallow and I love anything that smells like a marshmallow. So just so you guys know, there's great bulk deals on the website, up to 25% discount and free shipping for 3+ bottles like this. You guys can click the link in the description if you want to use my code or if you want to get the same perfumes that I just reviewed for you guys. And just so you guys know, they're always adding new scents to their collections and they're always taking suggestions from customers. So if you guys have any suggestions, definitely let them know. And you guys can get a 10% discount with my code FANCYVLOGS by Gab10. I definitely think Floral Marshmallow is my favorite. This is gonna be my go-to for the rest of spring. But I'm gonna go grab my coffee and we are going to play some catch up. I gotta pull up my Instagram questions. I'm a little nervous right now. A lot of you guys have asked the exact question, how are you doing mentally? In parentheses, actually. Like a lot of you guys said that. And that's when I realized, oh my gosh, they don't think I'm being real, or they think I'm hiding something, or they think I don't know, it just felt like there was a wall up. I'm like, oh my gosh, they don't know how I'm actually doing. So actually when I was filming a vlog earlier this week, I don't know what's going up first, probably this one, but I am titling it something like exactly what was happening in the video, and I used to do that all the time, but I feel like in the past there's been things that have happened where I've been misconstrued or misquoted, and I'm like, I'm tired of bringing my personal stuff to the public, but I don't have to give you guys like my personal life details, but there are things that happen that I feel like you guys can relate to that would make a title that you can relate to and could probably benefit off of hearing me talk about. So my next video, I'm working on it. I'm starting to get more confident in putting myself out there again. I feel like I used to put myself out there so much, like I needed just like a moderate, like middle ground. It was either an extremist, like, oh my God, this girl came up to my car and put her face on the thumbnail, or then it was, oh, I'm gonna do a cleaning routine and voice over it and just not talk to you about what's up. I'm looking for the perfect middle ground. I'm not gonna monetize my personal life. I'm not gonna show all my friends, relationships, and whatever's going on in my videos, because lesson learned hard last year that's probably what I should not have done while creating my career in my 20s. How are you genuinely feeling in comparison to this time last year? Well, last year I was riding a thrill of like finally being able to travel again and, you know, putting my album together and releasing it. Right now I'm kind of getting settled in this new life I've created for myself. And when I say new life, I was leading a completely different life the 6-7 years prior. And right now life is just so different, but it's been different for a while now. So I'm getting used to it and I'm getting comfortable and I'm adjusting and I'm really happy. Even though I'm not putting out an album on my birthday this year, I am taking an awesome trip for my birthday where I'm going to be shooting some things for another big project that I have coming out in the next month. And then I have a single coming out literally following that project. So I'm just riding these business endeavors and these moves that I'm making for myself while I can, because I've definitely decided for myself that there's gonna be a time and place for when I'm in a house and I have a family and I do the whole thing, but it's not gonna be anytime soon, and I'm just having so much fun right now. So I'm not gonna compare my life to other people. Comparison is the thief of joy. And last year, this is when I'm like, oh my God, remember when a man used to live with me? Now I have to do it myself. Oh my God. Honestly, I don't even think my friends would be much of a hoe. But I'm gonna set him free. I'm gonna set him free. I don't want him to die. All right, I'm leaving the paper towel outside and he's gonna crawl off of it. And then I'm gonna take the paper towel back and throw it away. Oh my God, what the hell just happened? What just happened? So last year, even though it was like really thrilling, I'd use the word thrilling for last year, I was not comfortable. I had so much discomfort. There was so much discomfort because I was just so used to life being one way and then it was just like the other way. The next question is the LA home still a thing? Okay, so I was supposed to be in LA a lot more this winter than I was, but this winter was so weird. Usually like it's so much warmer, it's like an escape from PA, but this year it was raining like every day. It never rains in LA, and it was honestly, some days were warmer here on the East Coast than they were in LA. And also there was so much more of like a higher work demand for me in New York this winter than in LA. All in all, I just ended up being on the East Coast all winter, but I plan on being in LA like all summer. I'm really excited for that, and I can't wait to show you guys what I've done with the Hills cottage. I feel like you guys have seen so much of the Cottage Palace. I want to show you my cottage in the Hollywood Hills. I haven't shown you the full interior yet because it's like the most quaint little one-bedroom standalone cottage with a little kitchen and a little bathroom, and that bedroom is like living room, lounge, bedroom, all in one. And honestly, it's been taking a lot to make it look the way I want to look, but it's finally coming along. So the next time I'm there, I'm going to show you guys. New music soon. Yes, I have 2 songs lined up and I'm in the middle of the next 2. So when I'm releasing the next song, you guys know the name of that song, but I'm not going to say it. I'm going to be working on the next release while I'm releasing that one, and then while that one's being worked out, I'm always gonna be chasing another single with another single, and another project is going to come forward. Really missing your antique and home decor vlogs or day in the life vlogs, sending love. So I've been getting comments about how my videos seem like more staged recently than before, and like you miss being taken around like my actual day-to-day. So I think I'm gonna start doing that again. I didn't realize I was doing that, and I feel like because I've been on YouTube for 10, 11 years, and in those 10, 11 years, I never went through such a crazy breakup in my entire life publicly. So I feel like I felt like my way of coping with it online, because that relationship wasn't just my everyday personal life, that was my online life as well. I felt like me just like putting up this like filter was my way of coping with it in my work life. And I didn't mean for myself to just like totally disconnect from you. And that leads me to my next question. Why are all my videos super sponsored? But fancy vlogs was like my full-time job this year since pausing filming Nikki and Gabi videos. So Nikki and I pre-filmed 4 to 5 videos in the last week. So we're starting to pre-film and then upload them once a week again. So now that we're filming Nikki and Gabi again, I think it's gonna be less pressure. But I'm also that girl that doesn't like to say no to opportunities. But I love to make 11 minutes plus vlogs. I know once upon a time I used to make like 20 to 30 minute vlogs, but that's when I was showing more of my personal life. But I think I'm gonna find this middle ground, and I hope you guys trust me when I say that. I cannot wait for you guys to see my next vlog, because I want you guys to let me know if you think that's like the perfect middle ground. I definitely have multiple boundaries set up now with my personal life and work, and that was really, really hard, by the way, to vlog my vacation to Disney World, but also not expose my personal life. So I'm figuring it out. Next question was, will you ever vlog like you used to do, where you took us along your day, not set up? I'm working on it, girl. Okay, so someone else asked, hashtag where's Bear? Who takes care of the bunnies when you travel? If you guys don't know, my ex moved across the country. So my old setup where I would just, you know, work and I would still have someone here like helping out with the animals. It got really, really hard, so my aunt stepped in. I was actually just with her for Easter. This also falls into the category of I don't want to talk about my personal life on here. If I'm dealing with something behind the scenes, I don't want to be reading comments about it. So my bunnies have litter boxes, and then they have their food. They have this barn that they roam freely in, and they have like their little cages where like their food and litter boxes are in, but then their doors are open and they just roam freely in the barn. I do have someone come and check on the bunnies when I'm in New York or LA, or just like venturing on like a work endeavor. If you guys want to see them, they're in my spring cleaning vlog, but I try not to show my pets as much anymore because I feel like that just falls into like my personal life category, and I'm still figuring out the boundary between like work and personal life. Why did you break up with blank? The whole story, the whole deal, when, what, how, dates and everything. I uploaded a whole video in October explaining this and debunking rumors, but to put a long story short, I'll give you the Cliff Notes version. I always say that, but those of you who are watching this and didn't see that video and are looking for an answer in this video and don't want to click around, what you want when you're in your early 20s like changes. Like who you are in your early 20s changes. Like for me, in my early 20s, first of all, I didn't even know what a boundary was, so I didn't set boundaries in place. So how can you tell a person 7 years later, I don't like when you do this, I don't like when you say this? Like, how are they supposed to respect that when for 6, 7 years, my sister is FaceTiming me, Alex, I'll call her later, but how are you supposed to lay down the law all these years later? Me now, I get very, very, very bothered when my boundaries aren't being respected. And there's only so many times I can say, can you not do this? Can you not say this? And on that same note, what I needed out of a relationship in my 20s is not what I need out of a relationship in my nearing 30s. In my early 20s, all I cared about was a good hookup. This isn't me like pooping on that relationship. I think we were best friends at the end of the day. A girl knows when someone is romantically in love with them. You can tell when someone loves them, passionately loves them. You don't know what you're missing until you feel it. And if you know what I'm saying, if you know, you know. You have to go through experiences to realize what you want and don't want. So yeah, I guess the romantic layer of that relationship I didn't realize was like poof for as long as it was until like last year. What is one thing people misunderstand about you? The one thing that people misunderstand about me, people are like, oh my God, good for them, they're free. She held them back. She didn't let them be them. Like, people act like they know me. I don't know. I've seen what people have said and I'm like, whoa, do they not know what happened? And it's not your fault because we pick and choose what we want you to see. And I feel like you guys have only seen the dressed up version of what I wanted to put out there. And I think that's why I want to keep my personal and friendship love life so private, because I think I even fell for the facade that I put out there. And yeah, I'm not perfect. My life has been documented the last 10 to 11 years. Every flop has been documented for the whole world to see. And because I love you guys and I love my job, I still stand by my decision. And I don't regret what happened last year. I really don't. And I think it happened for the better of him and I. And I really feel sorry for the people that genuinely were misled by me and my edits and my fairy tale inspired brain, because if you guys saw, and those of you who are like around my age, I'm sure you understand what I'm talking about. If those of you saw that relationship without those rose-colored glasses, and damn it, that is tattooed La Vie en Rose on my hip bone, but that is not a way to look at life when you're nearing 30. You gotta be realistic, you gotta be rational, and you gotta look at life for being real life. It's not playing house. I used to feel like I was playing house for you guys on my vlogs. It did not feel like a real mature thing, and it's not his fault. We got carried away, and now that I'm like, okay, let's eliminate that layer of facade, I'm like, okay, now I know what I want. Now I know what I want out of a partner, out of life, out of what I'm building. I know what I want to build with someone, and it feels great. And I'm sure he's figuring that out too. If it means being pinned as the villain, then so be it. We're all dying to know about your dating life. And then the next one is, what is your relationship status? Like, no judgment towards any situation, I'm just curious. The people who care to know about my personal life, I'm sure they could figure it out, but I'm never going to just sit here and be like, this is my blank blank, and blank and I are gonna go do this, and we're going on a date and we're doing this. Like, I'm never gonna do that ever again. I'm really excited to let you in my mind more in my videos and let you know how I'm feeling the day I wake up, and not being so focused on the outfit I'm putting together and the sponsorship that I'm doing in the middle of the video. I'm not gonna be hung up on the little things that don't matter so much anymore. I wanna be more hung up on letting you guys in here, connecting with you guys more, and doing more videos like this. Thank you for all the grace you guys have given me this year. I finally am starting to feel like myself again, and it feels incredible to say that. Yeah, life can be really good. Put yourself first and remain authentic to yourself in here and in here. So now I'm gonna give you guys my thrift shopping haul. I wanna show you guys this nightgown first because she's just so beautiful. Not only does she have bows everywhere, but look at these sleeves. The chiffon hanging off. So cute. I wanna wear this tonight. I still didn't even get out of my nightgown from last night, and I'm already planning what nightgown I'm gonna wear tonight. My Christian Dior hat. So cute. Then I found this Zara top, and I think I remember when they were doing tweed in 2017 or 2018, I wanted like tweed puff sleeve, and I can't believe I found this. There's like this local store in my hometown called The Attic, and I found this there, and I'm actually really excited to wear this. I'm going to New York tomorrow, and I'm gonna be there for a little bit, and I feel like this is a super cute top to wear for like a springtime in New York photo. All right, boos, that was it for this video. I'm actually really, really excited to edit this and upload it because I feel like there's just so much that I wanted to say and that I haven't in so long. I can't wait for you guys to see my next vlog, and just to let you know more about what's going on in here. Again, I'm really, really sorry for the distance that I've put in our relationship. I hope I no longer drive any more wedges in our relationship, because you guys have been there for me through thick and thin, and it's the least I can do. I didn't realize me putting on that filter or like putting that layer between us was a coping mechanism with other things I was dealing with. But without further ado, let's continue to have nice, fun, intimate, fancy vlogs. And thank you for all the grace you've given me. I love you, and I'll see you in my next fancy one.